Now let's create another type of funnel. This time we're going to create a webinar funnel. So as you know, when you create a funnel, you'll see the different types of funnel options that we have. So we have build an audience, sell, custom funnel, and evergreen webinar funnel. We're not going to create a custom funnel because custom funnels are empty. It's basically an empty canvas for you to build as you wish. So let's click on run an evergreen webinar. Something important to note is that you cannot run live webinars with System.io. You can run pre-recorded webinars, but they will look and have the feel of a live webinar when the visitors register and come to your webinar page. So let's give it a name. Let's choose the currency and click Save. Now you'll see a webinar funnel in your funnel list, and you can see we have 3 pages by default. So we have the webinar registration page, the webinar thank you page, and finally the webinar broadcast page. Just like we did with the other 2 funnel types, you would select a template for each of your funnel steps. And you'll notice that the links for the thank you page and broadcast page won't work if you copy and paste them to your browser. This is because visitors must register or use the webinar registration page first in order to see the other pages. So let's take a look at the registration page. This page always contains a form where the visitors will register and select the time that they want to attend the webinar. This is what gives the webinar a live feel to it. The fact that it is shown in time slots, just like a live webinar would be or would take place at a specific time. If we go to the page editor, you'll find a special element used just for this purpose. It's called webinar registration date. Just look for it on the elements menu on your left and drag it in place. Then when you go into edit it, you will have the options here so you can add the time slots for your webinar. Please note that you cannot choose the days for a webinar. You can only choose times here. And that's because webinars on System.io can only be broadcasted on the day the visitor gets to the page and not on a future date. So here you would add the times for your visitors, and then when they visit your webinar registration page, they'll choose the time that they want to see the webinar. So let's do a test. Let's fill out the form with an example, select our time slot, and then click on the registration button. And there you go. We go straight to the webinar's thank you page. So this link right here is a custom link. So it's unique to each visitor. So if we click on the link, it will take us to the webinar broadcast page, and we will see a countdown timer. It counts down to the time that you decided to register for. Once it ends, the webinar will start like a live event. But remember, this is a pre-recorded video that you will add to the webinar's broadcast page. So let's take a look at how to do that. The element you will look for is called webinar session video. Here you can add your video with a direct link, or you can upload a video from your own device. Now let's go back to the webinar registration page. As you can see here, there's a tab that is not present in any other funnel step, and this is the emails tab. This tab is key to the evergreen strategy of our webinar. It allows you to create emails that create urgency or remind your subscribers about the event that they registered for, therefore increasing the chance of them attending. So for example, if I want to send an automatic email to someone who subscribes to my webinar, I'll go to this list where I can choose the event this email is for. In this case, the event is registration to webinar, and I can add a delay for this email, for example, 10 minutes. This means the subscriber will receive this email 10 minutes after they register, and here you would just write something like, "Thank you for registering" or "subscribing." In the body of your email, you can thank them again and include the link to the webinar broadcast page. But remember, I mentioned the link to the broadcast page won't work by itself, so we're not going to copy and paste it here. We will use a very handy email tool called Available Substitutes. You'll find them right here in the bottom right corner of your page, and this is the one you'll use to share the webinar broadcast page in your emails. Just copy it and place it anywhere in your email. Now, whenever this email is sent, your registrants will get their individual webinar link. Don't worry, because the actual email won't show the substitute code, but what they actually stand for. So for example, when this email is opened, it will be replaced by the actual link. And the same goes for all the other substitutes. So for instance, the first name substitute will be replaced by your subscriber's actual first name. We can write something like "Hi, first name," and the person will see the real name there, as long as that is something they provided when filling out the registration form. We can also use different events that will trigger these emails. So the second event that you'll see in the drop-down menu is webinar starts. So you can choose to send the email before or after the webinar starts. You can use the before option to remind your subscribers that the webinar will start soon, and use the after option to follow up and remind them about your offer, or maybe about a certain bonus expiring, or any other post-attendance information that you would like to provide. Now let's save it and head over to our funnels tab to see the options that we have for each funnel. So as you see here, we have 3 dots for each funnel. This means there's a menu with several options to choose from. The first option is View. So when I click here, I will visit the first page of that funnel. The second option is to duplicate. So if we click here, another copy of this funnel will be created immediately. Next, we have the option to share the funnel. So if I click on share, I will be prompted with a share link. This link can be shared with another SystemeIO user. This way, when they click on the link, they will get the exact same funnel that was created, but under System Funnel List. This is a great tool if you build funnels and sell them as templates, or if you have several businesses associated with different system accounts and just want to share your funnels. Now, if you share the link with someone who's not yet a SystemeIO user, then they will be asked to create an account. And upon doing this, they will find the funnel that was shared in their funnel list. This link also works as an affiliate link. So if you share it with someone who's not yet a Systeme.io user and they end up signing up for one of our paid plans or purchase one of our offers, then you'll get a commission. We also have the settings button. So here we can change the name of our funnel, the domain that we're using for this funnel, and we can also see the currency that we're using for the funnel, but cannot change it here. Remember, the currency is chosen when you're first creating the funnel and cannot be changed afterwards. We also see the payment methods that are available for our customers. In this case, I only have a PayPal account associated with my Systeme.io account, so that's the only option that's showing. But if you have others, they will show up here as well. And the last option we have here is to deactivate the funnel. This indicates that all my funnel pages won't be shown anymore. And if someone visits one of my funnel pages, they will be shown the inactive page, which is found in all funnels and can be customized. You just have to open your funnel, go to the bottom of your funnel pages. That's where you'll find the inactive page, and write anything you want here, anything you want your clients or visitors to see. Maybe redirect them to your current offers or any other relevant call to action.